One of the most trite expressions in the modern marketer's considerable arsenal of bullshit is the notion of the big idea. And like most overused marketing vernacular, it represents something really bloody important. Audacious ambition is the bare minimum a marketing campaign needs to succeed. Now, when we talk about big ideas, we're typically referring to things at a brand or a content level that can then filter down to every channel and tactic underneath. Or at least that's how I've always viewed it. But increasingly I feel like that's a mistake. Of course, the benefit of nailing things at a brand and a content level is that everything underneath it is elevated. But some of the most successful initiatives I've been involved in recent years have actually been entirely tactical. For example, identifying a particular market within Google that's relatively neglected and then creating content like a maniac. Writing handwritten letters on beautiful stationery for people who only expect to receive communications via LinkedIn or email. Transforming a customer experience by migrating a conventionally offline onboarding sequence entirely online, or indeed by migrating a conventionally online onboarding sequence offline. Or perhaps just investing such an absurd amount of time and energy into targeting one single human being in a way that makes absolutely no short-term commercial sense, but for that very reason, carries huge long-term meaning and impact. Of course, regardless of the level at which we're innovating, it all needs to come from the same place. Some killer customer insight that suggests a misalignment between customer desires and the current behavior of the market. And this insight is unlikely to be found by lumping everyone together into really broad personas, but rather we really need to get to understand people as individuals. You see, by designing the experience, the communications around specific human beings, whilst accounting for all of their unique idiosyncrasies, it forces us to think laterally, both in terms of our messaging and our mediums, resulting in the experimentation of ideas that may make little sense at scale, but on a micro level can result in us almost having a complete monopoly over that individual's attention. And that small but uninterrupted interaction is when big things can start to happen. See you next time.